Hey guys, it's Greg from East Coast Dyes, and today we got a review and overview of the Warrior OG blade. Alright guys, so I really wanted to do this video review slash overview for a couple of reasons. One, well first let's overview what this product is. This is the Warrior blade. This was the original blade that Warrior made. They've made a few since then, the Blade 2.0, the Blade Face Off, and also the Blade Pro. So they've released a couple different generations. But this one came out when I was in middle school, so I guess about, I don't know, 10 years ago. Came out a long time ago, so there's a chance that many of you have never encountered one, don't know what one is, and may never get the chance to see one up close and personal and really know about it. So this is probably the rarest, maybe not the rarest, but probably the most valuable lacrosse head on the planet. The numbers have dwindled of this head since they were released. They've reportedly dwindled down to double digits, so under 100. That's what I've heard. There's probably 100 or a couple hundred in rotation that are not broken, but as you all know, in finance and economics, demand and supply control the price of an item. So under 100 items left, the supply is very low and the demand is pretty high, so that means the price is very high. And you'll see these sell on eBay from anywhere, if they're not cracked, from $200 to $500 I've seen as high. So that's how high the cost of an original blade can get. And so the reason people love them so much is because they're supposedly made out of a different polymer that has a little bit different characteristics than the nylon that heads are made out of today. It's a little bit more rubbery, bounces back to original shape, and this makes it perfect for face-off guys. And guys like Greg Renlian, Jared Raganese, our ECM sponsored pro, Alex Smith, they all love this head for its properties. So they kind of hoard them. They have a couple, and you know, they're very valuable. People are always asking to buy, trade, or sell for them. So let's talk about the head a little bit. I remember I actually owned one back in the day, back in middle school. Just played with it just like any regular attackman would, just like a normal head. It was a very cool head. This one is obviously pinched a little bit from facing off. This is Greg Renlian's OG blade, also known as the Beast, face-off guy for Team USA and the New York Lizards. So I'll be stringing this for him. He sent it to me, but this one's obviously a little pinched from face-offs, and so it had a nice flare on the inside. Very few sidewall holes, but a really cool, aggressive sidewall design, and was just a cool head at the time. And I had one back in the day, and it actually did break. Unfortunately, I wish I had kept it. So it is not X-spec. You know, of course, they didn't have any specs back then. It was just heads, and they were legal for all levels. So this is the NHFS, is what we would use in today's terms. Many people still do play with it. People that have them cherish them, and there's very few in brand new condition. I know Style and Strings has one with the tag still on up at their shop, which is pretty cool. But I just wanted to show you guys the OG blade, give you guys a little bit of the history for those of you guys that didn't know, kind of reveal some of the mystique around the head, and talk about why it is so valuable and so popular. So many ask, you know, why hasn't Warrior re-released the blade? Talking with a couple people, from what I've heard, that the mold has actually been destroyed. They've moved factories, and the old polymer or nylon is no longer available. So really the key to this was the type of plastic, and that's something they weren't able to replicate with the Blade Pro. So that's why they haven't re-released one. Who knows? They may figure it out and re-release one. That would be awesome, and would obviously bring the price of the original blade down drastically. But there'll always be a sort of a black market for the original blade, where you guys can sell and trade, and they're extremely valuable. And the numbers will continue to dwindle until there's only a couple left. So overall, it's a very cool head, probably the most valuable in the lacrosse world, and I'm pretty honored to have one to string. Pretty excited about stringing it up for one of the best at the game, one of the best in the game at the Face-Off X. So let me know if any of you guys have original blades. I'd love to hear about it. Every now and again you hear a ghost story about somebody finding one at a Play It Again Sports for $15 because nobody knew what it was in their area. Those are always cool. I had a buddy in college, Brian Schaff. He actually didn't even know what they were worth. Ended up, he had two original factory black blades and a white one, all in brand new condition, just sitting in his basement, just because he had them from way back when they came out, and they were just sitting there. And it turned out you know, he sold them on eBay and did pretty well with them. So some people don't even know that they're valuable and have a couple hanging in their basement. So it's pretty cool when people find stuff like that. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to stay tuned for me stringing this blade for Greg Rentlian with a face-off pocket with our 20mm East Coast mesh. Thanks for watching. Like this video if you liked it, and have a great day.